This is a tutorial for learning the forward outside edge on a circle. At first glance, it seems super boring. Who wants to go in a circle? But actually, it's super important for a lot of the later moves you'll learn. Waltz jump, salchow. They all start with a forward outside edge on a circle. And when you get to your moves in the field tests, you'll have to do an outside edge on a circle for an extended period of time and with a lot of control. If you're not stable entering the jump, you're not going to be stable during the jump. If you're following along our series, this is part of the Adult 4 Learn to Skate skating curriculum from US Figure Skating. The Adult 4 part of the skating curriculum really focuses on the transfer of weight between the middle of your body to one foot or the other. Sometimes this weight transfer is really quick, like in a crossover. Sometimes you can take your time in transferring weight, like on a 1-foot glide. Before we even get on the ice, let's practice this shift of weight with a simple exercise. Stand with your feet shoulder-width apart and raise your arms into an L position. Then raise the knee that is opposite of the arm that's pointing forward. Raise it up slowly and feel your weight shift from the center of your body to the side that you're standing on. I think of this exercise as lazy high knees. If you do 100 of these a day while you're watching TV or whatever, your legs are going to get strong. Keep your arms at 90 degrees to the horizon. If your arms are not flat, this alters your balance on the floor and especially on the ice, and your body will try to compensate for that lack of balance and learn bad habits that are really hard to break later on. Now try the same exercise, except using both sets of arms with the same knee. When you're on the ice and gliding in a circle, your arms will be hugging the circle. When the hand in front of you is on the same side as the knee that's raised, you'll be on your outside edge. When the hand in front of you is opposite the knee that's raised, you'll be on your inside edge. So why are we learning this in an outside edge tutorial? It's good practice to do both sides, and also, we'll be doing inside edge next. Here's Coach Rachel.
Hello, adults. We are going to work on our forward outside edges today. First, I want to show you the difference between a forward outside and a forward inside edge. First, when you're going like this, your weight is towards your pinky toes. That's your outside edge. And then when your weight's like this, towards your big toe, that's your inside edge. So you can kind of just stand here in place, feel those outside edges, feel the inside edges. I like to do both, like you're skiing. So to start off, we're going to do our left forward outside edge. So I'm going to go on the circle. I'm going to do my pumps. I'm going to do a nice 2-foot glide and lift. Okay, so when I do this, I'm going to get a little bit of speed. I like to do a 2-foot glide first just to get my balance. My arms are hugging my circle. Lean over to my left side, lift. Okay, if you're having trouble with this, what you can do is I like to really reach my right arm in front, have my head look at the center dot. And then if you're struggling, you can kind of point your knee in to the center. Kind of looks like you have to go to the bathroom. And again, if you're struggling, like if you're going off the circle like this, you're going straight, you could try making it an even tighter edge go into the circle. That'll help kind of over exaggerate that outside edge. So you go 2 foot, pull your arm, pull forward, go into the circle. And then once you're able to do that, you can go back to trying it on the circle where you're going to hold, staying on the circle. Next, I'm going to do my right forward outside edge. So when I go this way, I'm going to have my left arm in front, right arm back, hugging my circle, 2-foot glide. I'm going to lift, leaning over my right side. I'm leaning over towards my right pinky toe. Pump. I'm going to pull my left arm in front, look over my right side, looking at the dot. Another exercise you can do for this if you're struggling is going over to the wall. Kind of step away from the wall. And you're going to grab onto the wall and lean over here. Okay, so I'm grabbing onto the wall. I lift up my foot. This is my outside edge. This is kind of an exaggeration. You're going to feel this lean. And those are your outside edges. So once you get your forward outside edges and you're able to hold it, we'd like to be able to hold it as long as you are tall. So when you're doing forward outside edge, being able to hold that.
This next exercise goes past the adult 4 requirements. It's just for you if you want to level up and get really good at your outside edges, maybe as an entrance to a jump or for your moves in the field test.
Now, if you're getting it, you're getting this. We're going to do an exercise on the circle where you're going to pump for a quarter of the lobe, 2 foot, and then hold your edge for the second quarter. And then we're going to pump, 2 foot glide, lift and hold your edge for a quarter. Pump, 2 foot glide, lift and hold. And then eventually you can get into pump, 2 foot, and hold half of the circle. Having some nice edge control.
This next exercise is really hard. It took me about 6 months of practicing this before I passed the test. Don't get discouraged if you don't get it at first, and this part is way past the adult 4 requirements.
So we're going to try doing a forward outside figure 8. This is way more advanced than what we were doing on the circle. Just something fun to practice. And this is similar to one of the moves in the field that adults eventually have to do in adult bronze. This is not the actual move. This is just an exercise to be able to hold the edge. You can exit.
If this video helps you, you can help me and Coach Rachel by subscribing to the channel.
Let us know in the comments if you liked having the advanced exercises.
Thanks for watching!